I don't really know what happened. All I know is America and England are back at it again, folks, because I put out a funny tweet and it started something that I didn't expect to really happen, but I thought this would be good to share with you guys for those of you who for some reason don't follow me over on Twitter. So basically, I a few hours ago tweeted out, British people be like, I'm going to the bathroom, okay? And I thought that was kind of funny, right? Like, I got some likes on that one. I was kind of feeling myself. I was like, okay, this is going pretty well thus far. And then well, yeah, it started from there, basically. It just snowballed into something I didn't expect. So it really started going out of control with tweets like this, like, why do Americans call it a restroom, like you ain't resting there? I had to hit him with the, cause we be resting these God-given ass cheeks on the toilet, bruv. Then he says, my ass is 10 times better than yours, and that's a fact, and so, of course, you know, I had to get him here. You're not gonna disrespect the cheeks, bro, okay? Your name is Jerry, nothing you have is nicer than mine, LMAO. Don't get me started on you guys. Had to get him too, man. Like, you're not gonna sit here and threaten me, first and foremost. You know, we already got a head start in 1776. You do need to get started on us, bro. Like, you can't let somebody win on a tweet like this, man. 52-3. It sounded like a football score where, I don't know, it's just like the worst team in the league playing the Super Bowl champions. Just not how we pronounce it, but okay. You fancy Optimus's YouTube account? Bloody good content, that's you. You know, once again, 33-6. I'm blowing them out at this point, man. I'm smacking them off me left and right, shoving them to the ground, bro. Like, I'm winning. And I didn't really expect it to happen either. This was all pretty much unplanned up until this all started happening. Americans be like, let's touch base, y'all. British people be like, riot over kickball net time. Americans be like, let's head on down to Walmart, bro. Okay. Now we're getting disrespectful. Okay, you're gonna say something, you're gonna bring up Walmart. Okay? Disrespecting the greatest store on planet Earth. And this is where the war goes from like a friendly skirmish into straight up bloodshed. I'm catching British fades for the next hour on the timeline. Come get Lexington, folks. If you don't know what that is, the battles of Concord and Lexington that kind of kicked off the Revolutionary War. So I knew right here, like, this is an opportunity to see, just test the people who follow me, see what's going on. Man hit me with the, how do you feel that 40% of Americans over the age of 20 are obese? So I feel okay about it, but how do you feel about having some raging chompers, Jerry Bobby? Got him with the caveman Patrick meme, man, and I don't think he was feeling too hot after that one, but then I saw that Walmart comment, and I just wasn't having it, man. I hit him with the Brits be like, let's head to the supermarket. Got some likes on that one too, man, and this is where, like, I don't know, like, British Twitter decided to gang up on me and just launch a spearheaded attack. I was like that scene in Dragon Ball during the Cell and Gohan fight where, like, all those Cell Juniors and stuff are, like, beating the shit out of the Z fighters, and then Gohan snaps, right, and he just goes through and just starts, you know, slicing them in half with his hands and like punching through them. That was me basically against British Twitter. So there's a lot of tweets that I can't include in this because people, of course, like within 3 minutes basically started bringing up like mass tragedies and stuff, and it's not going to be able to make the video. If you want to see all of it, it's publicly available on Twitter. But what's it like having to pay for healthcare? Probably like how it had to feel when you had to buy billions of dollars of military supplies off of us so Germany didn't overrun your punk asses starting in 1940. And then it starts getting, like I said, it starts getting really serious. Like, up until now, like, we're joking about history a little bit, you know, we're making memes about things that, you know, coastlines, pronunciations of words. Then you got people like this, you know, you declare war on us and you'll be nuked, LMAO. It'll be funny to see New York turned into a crater by Trident. So I just had to let him know who remains on top, right, when it comes down to those 25 kill streaks. And up until this point, like, I'm just wading through them, man. Like, they're just coming at me, and I'm just, like, grabbing their faces, slamming their heads together, throwing them behind me, like, it's just over with. And this is where people start getting mad, man. Like, people are responding with just some ridiculous shit, like, you know, you're really just another stupid American, bro. At this point, I knew what I was doing was working, and I knew that I was overall winning the battle, right? Like, I was winning America yet another Revolutionary War, man, because I got them mad, bro. Like, it's over. People are out here getting pissed at me on the timeline on a Sunday afternoon. Well, then again, it's not the afternoon over in England. And once people started getting mad and they started mad replying to me, I knew, like, it was over. The joke was over, basically, at this point, but I just had to keep going because I was getting reactions out of people that I never thought I was gonna get out of people. Where did the hate for British people come from? FYI, I thought this started out as a meme, hence why I threw digs back. Yes, we understand that the US is a better country, more powerful. Every country has its pros and cons. Just end this bullshit We are all allies in the end. People were like legitimately reacting as if I said like Britain should sink underwater and no one should escape or something ridiculous. Like it literally was a meme the entire time. I was just roasting people with like historical tidbits and things like that. Like none of it mattered to anyone, I would think. But apparently it's hate for British people to make jokes about them on the internet. I don't know. I guess mispronouncing words to be funny is hate for British people. But this dude continued to delete his tweets, but basically he was tweeting me that I was being a dickhead and that what I was doing was not a joke. You know, mispronouncing shit as a joke and then roasting people on very basic things is apparently not a joke, even though everyone except for basically these people, like, were completely understanding that this was a big meme and that none of it was serious. But then he called me a cock, which, by the way, I don't think I've ever heard anyone who isn't British use cock as an insult. That just, I don't know, I've never heard that from anyone else. But so I hit him with it: if you're British and I upset you, just admit that I carried America to a Game 3 victory against y'all. About to send y'all home with a 4-0 sweep if you keep pressing me. I mean, if literally anyone was taking this seriously whatsoever, I don't know what to tell you, man. The people following me, man, were just getting pissed. It was weird. And then I talked about how it was gonna basically be for a video and everything, just to see how people reacted and like the roasts and everything going on. Very lighthearted conversation for the most part. A video topic on what? I honestly don't see anything that is extremely ridiculous in the replies. Some have bad or uneducated takes, but everyone does that. TBH, Optimus, you're kinda just being an asshole rather than showing yourself to be exposing these people. Well, the whole thing was I wasn't trying to quote-unquote expose anybody, right? Like, it was literally just lighthearted banter between me and British people and other Americans. Like, 90% of people in the whole thing were fine, right? Like, yeah, they made jokes back and forward, but that was kind of the point of it. And then you have these ones who were just like, apparently they said I was an asshole, right? Apparently I had to expose people because we were making jokes. I don't know about that, but that really doesn't matter, does it? Because if this was only a meme, then you wouldn't have to bring up a war that killed millions of innocent people and millions of troops. You didn't do shit. I didn't do shit. No one in these threads currently did shit. Don't disrespect the dead. Okay, so he's referring to World War I and II, which not only did I talk about, but several of the people who were defending Britain, quote unquote, were also talking about. But it was also like completely okay when British people were saying that New York should be turned into a crater and they were making fun of gun violence and all these other things. Like, that was fine, right? British people doing it, 100% cool, right? But don't you dare make fun of World Wars I and II. So at this point, like, I tweeted out that it was going to end up in a video, and that if you were genuinely upset about it, to please keep crying so I could have more tweets and stuff to post. The worst of it didn't actually even come from anyone British, which I actually kind of expected, because most of everyone was basically taking this all as a joke. And then this guy shows up, right after it's all pretty much said and done. Sorry, Optimus, I'm not British, and I have to admit you antagonizing people isn't really cool. I usually agree with your takes, but not here. So by basically mispronouncing a word as a joke against British people, I was antagonizing the entire country of Britain. And we were all joking and having a good time, kind of roasting on one another. They were roasting the United States and everything, roasting the people here. So by his logic, they were antagonizing Americans too, but it was all basically a meme at this point. But he didn't seem to think so, because then he decided that he was going to threaten me, which I thought was kind of funny and needs to be highlighted as well. Also, be advised that if I see my tweets on your video without my permission, I will flag them. This isn't just you, it's anyone who tries to take what I say out of context. Okay, so now you're threatening me, which, here, let's go ahead and talk this one out, buddy, because obviously your tweets were in the video. You just admitted that you're going to false flag my video if I basically criticize what you say, which obviously is a violation of YouTube's guidelines. You're not allowed to go around false flagging or false copywriting any content. Even though it happens, you're not allowed to do that. So by admission, you have told everyone here that you are going to break the rules of the website. Now let's go ahead and take a look at YouTube's policies that I think could be relevant to what he's saying. Obviously, like, you know, spam, misleading data and stuff like that, not anywhere revolved around what anyone said, harmful or dangerous content, not even close. There's three major ones that I think he could at least attempt to put this one under. The first one is hateful content. Our products are platforms for free expression, but we don't support content that promotes or condones violence against individuals or groups based on race or ethnic origin, religion, disability, gender, age, nationality, veteran status, caste, sexual orientation, or gender identity, or content that incites hatred on the basis of these core characteristics. Which I didn't do any of these things, which is what's funny. Like, I didn't say that people should hate British people or anything like that, and I definitely didn't say it to this guy, so I would say that doesn't fall under hateful content. Harassment and cyberbullying. It's not okay to post abusive videos and comments on YouTube. If harassment crosses the line into malicious attacks, it can be reported and may be removed. In other cases, users may be mildly annoying or petty and should be ignored. Well, that last sentence surely, I guess, defeats what you're trying to say. I was definitely being mildly annoying to a lot of people, but I did not maliciously attack him, so... And then privacy. If someone has posted your personal information or uploaded a video of you without your consent, you can request removal of content based on our privacy guidelines. Well, you have no expectation, I would say, of privacy when you post a public tweet on a forum that is completely open to the public, unless your account is private, which, by the way, as of the making of this video, yours was not. So, I didn't post any of your personal information like your address, your social security number, your driver's license number, your full name, your date of birth, nothing like that, so you don't really have any rights to claim it under that. And it's not a video of you, it's a video of a grander detailed subject that which only part of it includes you, and in fact, actually, it includes you threatening me with false claims. So, as a matter of fact, what you've done is actually against the YouTube policies. I would definitely watch out with threatening things like that. So, you can see how this whole thing devolved into madness, man. It was jokes for the most part, but then of course, some people have to take shit too far and get upset. That's kind of the world we live in, and I'm sure some of you watching this video are going to be upset too, and that's fine. If some jokes that don't involve you on Twitter that were completely okay with pretty much everyone involved except for like 4 people are too much for you to handle, then I feel sorry for you in a way, because you must not realize that your life is so good that you can get offended over things that are said on Twitter. So yeah, I'm gonna chalk this one up as a victory. I basically just carried America in Game 3. Basically, we're a game out of a sweep now, so hope you guys understand and can take jokes. I thought this was definitely worth sharing with everybody because everyone on Twitter seemed to enjoy it. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on my channel, follow me over on Twitter at @SubToOptimus. I post memes, thoughts, and updates, and apparently fight with groups of people over countries. And yeah, I also have a great way of having notifications pushed through over there. I completely forgot what I was going to say. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below. Lots of great things there as well. Thank you to my channel members. Your support helps my channel tremendously, even if you're British. And, well, until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, backpacking America, and signing out.